Okay, we're back. I thought I was recording a second ago, but I wasn't. So you haven't missed much. I only basically just went down the stairs and I accidentally picked up a longsword just now. So I'm clearly doing very smart things here. Anyway, I did a corpse delivery. I'm planning on doing some simulacrums. We're in Tomb 2 and we're going to descend to Tomb 3 and get the rune. So, still on track. Same as before. You only missed like 2 turns. Let's go ahead and use simulacrum. Nice, we got several. We want to probably do magic mapping so we know where the staircase is. Oof. We're trying not to get Dispel Undeaded too hard here. So why don't we go ahead and Feel of Floods this guy. There we go. Now we've got stuff between us and the bad guys who can Dispel Undead me. Let's see. Iron Dragon Corpse. I like that. Let's take a step. Let's simulacrum. Did it not work? I miscast. Nice. Iron Dragons. Very powerful stuff. I don't know if you can simulacrum ghost moths since they're mutated. Probably? Should be able to. Yeah, we got them. This is starting to look a little ugly though. However, there's not much that can damage me anymore. All the damage I've taken, I think 100% of it actually, has been from has been from getting Dispel Undeaded by the Ushtabis. So now that those are off the screen, you know, considering our defenses, we're probably good to go. I almost want to infest. That would give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from this dude, this guy. I think we'll do that. Oh, Phantasmal Warrior. Getting some work done on me, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I have to blink, unfortunately. It's cool. We have many scrolls, so Army Priest got destroyed. Okay, we've got quite a lot of nastiness headed our way, but we've got dudes in between us and them, so I think I'm just gonna make it to the staircase, you know? That was a Zot trap. That's not so good. Thankfully we didn't get hit by it, but that's a good way to get killed. I could just make butterflies, you know, that's that's an option. Acid. I know this guy is summoned, but he's able to do damage to me is the thing. 39, which should be reduced quite a bit by my GDR and 61 AC, but nevertheless, it's a bit concerning to have stuff next to me when my hit points are so low. And I don't know which Greater Mummy made it, so I can't really focus it down. Remember, I can't drink potions or anything, because I'm in Lich form. Be nice if I had more mana, but I mean, what am I realistically going to do? Swap to my Staff of Energy and start channeling? I suppose that would work if I had more evocations, it would be at least okay, but Titan Zombie, Death Scarab. Let's take out the Death Scarab. Oh man. Up to 30 damage, 15 on the claws. I really want to kill this Scarab at least. And we still have Blink Scrolls, so if need be I could go on a merry little adventure around this thing. We're not going to do that though. I really want to go back up. I know what I'm going to do. Ice Blast. Wow. Doesn't want to die. I mean, I suppose the Scarab will come with me. We could last for quite a while here if only I was... If only I had a little bit more mana. Then we could like BVC this stuff, you know, really get some work done. What would be really amazing is if we could just survive for a few more turns, because these Iron Dragon Simulacrums versus these BVC'd mummies will just clear them out, and it'll be awesome. Okay, we're too hurt. I gotta leave, unfortunately. Man, I'm so tempted though. Look how hard it is. But there's Za Trap. I gotta leave. Yeah, it's could definitely take it down. It's okay. That's fine. That's good progress. We've taken down a good portion of the Tomb 2 ambush. Okay, and we've still got these to make simulacrums out of. Okay, we're gonna have buddies. Kill that one. Get these guys under BVC. Try to get over here so I can... Oh, wow, remember these guys can smite, so that's 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, you know, so round that to 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They could almost kill me if they all decided to smite at the same time, so that's something to keep in mind. Whew, nice. That's a good amount of simulacrums. Acid wand this stuff. Take it all out. Very nice. If I had a little more evocations, which I probably in a perfect world would have trained by now, we could control these scarabs pretty easily. Unfortunately, that's not really the world we live in. Not yet, anyway. Perhaps soon. I almost just want to walk like so. Yeah. Just kind of stay behind my guys, and then the only damage I'm taking is from smite. Oh, Greater Mummy died and then all of his summons went away. That's nice. Well, we don't need RF right now. Why don't we grab the staff, and I will try to channel a little bit. Oh, we got some. And again, one more time. These guys are all going to become my allies. Okay, that works. A little bit dicey, but not too bad. Definitely have seen worse Tomb 2 situations. I wonder if I can... Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't know you could simulacrum death scarabs. I thought they counted as undead. I think that you can dispel undead them, but then they're also alive somehow at the same time. Maybe not. I'd have to check. In any event, we're done here, and we're going to go down. I was a little nervous at the very beginning when I was more or less immediately taken down to 100 hit points, but, you know, that does happen. And it's just, it's spookier here because, you know, I'm spookier here than anywhere else because you can't just go straight to the staircase. You have to have C-blink if you want to get there quickly. Okay, that's ugly. Necromute. Okay, that's better. He immediately tormented me as soon as I came up. Well, all my scarabs died to the enemy scarabs. Whoops. Let's get rid of this rot. That could be the staircase down to where we want to be, but let's clear this out just to be sure. There's no reason not to, really. Can I just BVC him and punch him in the face with the flail? Yes, I can. BVC is that strong. Well, now I'm gonna AA. It's always a little weird using summons to try to beat greater mummies on account of the fact that they make summons too, so it very quickly becomes a not particularly fun situation. And this isn't even really working that well. Look at this. It's BVC that's doing the work for me, you know? Isn't that funny? Oh my god. We're gonna acid this guy. Somebody's trying to subscribe to my bot. I did my dog command. Much ASCII, very crawl. Yeah, that's that bot I was telling you guys about. Meme. I don't believe that. She's saying, Windshield Viper, who I think is a girl, she's saying she flipped $130,000 of Dogecoin. I don't think so. I hope nobody uses that anymore. Oh, maybe she's telling the truth. Huh. That's a cryptocurrency, which is mostly a joke. Geez, look at this. See how it just gets filled up? You almost... I don't want to say that you need to... I don't want to say that you need to have a smite targeted thing to win in this place, but I mean, it definitely makes things easier because you get these death scarab summons, and suddenly you gotta like fight your way through all this crap, you know? Chat just for a second here. But yeah, cryptocurrencies, if you don't know, I run a site, rosecrypto.com, where I kind of educate people about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and a lot of people don't know that there's more than just Bitcoin, right? There's other things like Dogecoin, which was sort of a joke, and things that are not jokes, like Monero, which is a coin built around privacy, and Ethereum, which is an entirely separate blockchain that is focused on things like smart contracts, which I won't really get into because I'm obviously a little out of the scope of a dungeon crawl video, you know. But anyway, oops, I'm not targeting my VVC correctly. But yeah, there are people who put money into this stuff, and you can make a lot of money on it if you know what you're doing and or get lucky. But you can also lose a lot of money. Not so different from the stock market, really. For me, I'm less into it, for get-rich-quick purposes, and more, I like the technology. I like the fact that it could potentially change the world in a lot of ways. If you want to learn about it, you should check out my site, because I try to make things educational in a way that's not completely boring, Okay. Let's wait off this contam. Come back into lich form. And now for the moment of truth and judgment. We go into Tomb 3. I don't know why I magic mapped. I know where the staircases are. Okay, well, that was worthless. Probably should chat less while making these videos, but if you guys can read that, then maybe it's entertaining or something. Let's infest. Let's BVC. We'll get 6 friends, hopefully. AA. Last giant. These simulacrums doing the work. Now this would be extremely bad, and I mean extremely bad, if I was in range of all this stuff, like if there weren't friends between me and them. Let's infest. They can do, I want to say they can do like 100 damage to me. How do you spell that? Ushtabiu? Ushabti. I always call them Ushtabis. Let's see, how much does their Dispel Undead do? Remember, I'm undead because I'm necromutated. I don't see it on here. Am I blind? What? I might be blind. I don't see Dispel Undead on there. Okay, well I'm gonna assume 90 damage, I guess, just like some of the other things that do Dispel Undead. It's got the Death Rattle on there, but not Dispel Undead. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Let's Feel of Floods. Swap to this guy. We can blink to the staircase if need be, so this is less bad than it looks. Here we go. This might clear things up. He's got the haste on. He could Iron Shot me for quite a lot of damage. Let's just start using acid. Oh, he's even got Iron Shot. We've got Demissile and a shield, so it's unlikely for him to actually hit me, although I shouldn't just assume that I'm safe. Let's actually Phantom Mirror him. Ooh, convulsing. This is pretty bad, and it's all because of my lack of mana. I have our fire. Why don't we go ahead and immolate? I'm marking this as a cool play. That's it's a thing for CSDC. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna go back apparently and look for wherever that note is, and post the highlight reels of any that they find to be interesting. So I wasn't anticipating setting that here, but it just seems kind of fun. But what I will do is I'm going to set another cool play when I get to, if I'm ever able to cast level 9 spells in the Crystal Plate. Okay, I think it's about time to blink. I'd like to pull up the Greater Mummy with me. Please? Oh wait, one more turn. Okay, good. I'll pull him now. Nice. I'm not sure if these guys are aware that I'm wearing Crystal Plate. not something you would be able to do on most characters, you know. Most non-Shay characters. Certainly not on characters casting spells. Wolf spiders. Wolf spider simulacrums. PVC these guys. Quicksilver dragons. That'll make some good simulacrums. Hettons. You know, I kind of talk bad about simulacrum a lot, and it's not that I think it's a weak spell. I just think it's really bad that they melt so quickly. But with that said, when you're worshipping Kiku, you don't care. Because you can just make corpses wherever you want, so you can use it tactically in a way that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. Alright, we're not even in Lich form anymore. That's no good. There we go. Didn't want to get tormented. Come on. There we go. Well, that's it for Acid Blast. Whatever, I'll just go up, it's fine. I just need my mana back. This is done, you know, in terms of the danger on the floor. It's just, alright, we can drop this longsword I accidentally picked up. Synv, Slate +2, Intelligence. Or Slate +3, Intelligence +2. Don't need that. Remember, we've got holy crap. Wow. That's not really good for us. I mean, it is good for us, but it's not particularly good for us. Geez, though, that's really something. We won't be using it, though. Got Maxwell's Coffin, not using that. Annual Staves, you don't need that. Summon Forest, okay. Let's keep exploring this thing. All this gold turning my eyes. Wouldn't it help if I was a lich? BVC, I don't want to say that it's a must-have in here, but... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I don't want to say it's a must-have, but it definitely makes life simpler. Particularly versus these mummy priests, where you can just kill them. You know, they don't have much in the way of hit points. Whoops. There's that BVC targeter messing with me again. It'll go for things that are immune to it. 5 runes. First of all, get this figurine. That's a good escape tool. Let's identify this spear. Could be good stats, you never know. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I guess that's it. Clearly we're not going to use Maxwell's plate armor. There's patent armor or whatever. It's minus Tella, minus cast. No thanks. It's very good armor for certain characters, but not this one. Okay, well, that went pretty smoothly. Oh no, I blundered into a Zot trap. TH ring. Yeah, we didn't really find a whole lot in here, but our items are already so good we're reaching the point where it's unlikely to find stuff. Maybe some gloves would be nice. I need something with resistances on it, but on account of the flail and my init RF plus from the mutation that I got, you know, and necromutation for RC, we're pretty well covered. And in fact, we have Arlek as well from the cloak. I had forgotten about that. So we're doing well. We're fine. We're good to go. And my necromancy is so high that infestation is down to 2% fail in crystal plate. Just casually casting level 8 spells in crystal plate. We're gonna take necromancy to 27. Get that Lord of Darkness title secured. For fun. Okay, now we're going to go into a Zig, and we're probably, I would say almost definitely not going to finish it. Because we don't have the tools, really, to finish a Zig unless we get just hilariously lucky. However, there's good experience in there, and there's good items in there sometimes. So, you know, there's nothing stopping me. There's no rule against going into a Zig, not finishing it. You know, in CSDC, you'll still get your 3 points for finishing a Zig. He's just asking what happens if people are tied for points. And, that would be a question for Ebering. The guy who's running this thing. I mean, Infestation plus BVC will get you pretty far in here by itself, assuming you don't get any fire floors, things like that. But this guy, I mean, if I see a single orb of fire, we have no plan. There's nothing we can do about it aside from maybe go stat for him and start punching them. So, that would be not great. Just thinking to myself, what would I do? Is there anything I can do right now? Not really, particularly with my lack of spell levels. But what we really want to do is get Tornado online. That would be the bomb. Unfortunately, we have quite a bit of training to do first. I'm not Lich Form anymore. Okay, nothing to enchant. No need to pick up that scroll either. I'll never need to enchant anything again, most likely. Or really, I think it's guaranteed, because... I mean, yeah, I'm not going to be replacing any of this stuff with generic items. It's all gonna be artifacts, if anything at all. Okay, rest up. Miscast. Did not know Demise was doing CSDC. I guess he's not. Short Sword of the Reaper, what a cool name for a crappy weapon. I mean, it's not crappy, it'd be nice to have it D1, I suppose, but it'd be crappy otherwise. You know what would be really neat is if we found HuWn in here, then we'd really be in the money. Whoa. How did I get... Oh, I got blown away by the Drake. Okay, this is infested, not summoned. Okay, I mistook the symbol for something it wasn't. That's summoned though. Oh, it's the world binder. Okay. Let's get rid of all that. Yeah, we got ignition. We're down to Zig 8. Whoa, plus 11 flail. It's always fun when you find a weapon that's above plus 9, you know? Okay, here we've got a real problem. I wouldn't say an enormous problem, but it's pretty big. We've got we've got a Panlord, and if he's a silenced Panlord, we're pretty well screwed. It occurs to me that I should have trained more evocations by now. Right, Hell Sentinels are... What? No, AA doesn't work very well on these floors, I suppose. And the Hell Sentinel's minded. He seems to be a warrior Panlord, so at least there's that. I'm gonna make a spire. I'm gonna make another spire, maybe. I guess I want to infest. Actually, crap. Whoa! We're gonna blink. This Berserk's Azure Jelly has got to go. And I need some more scarabs. It's a shame that my simulacrums, I only got ogres on this floor. You would think that it would give me the corpses that were from the floor, which I think it does. So I'm confused on why it gave me ogres and not demon spawns, at least, you know. I mean, this is okay. If need be, I can get up out of here. I can blink. Jeez, we only have 1 pip of RC. This is actually quite bad. Spiders aren't particularly useful here because we don't have enough RC, or excuse me, we don't have enough evocations. But hey, we got 1 web. Is there anything on this floor I care about that I wouldn't want to miss out on? Not really. I hate the fact that this is getting stolen from me. But I mean, it's fine. It's not like an issue. We can go to the other Zig, but I wanted to go maybe a floor or 2 deeper and not use up all these blinks. I'm gonna try, well, I was gonna use spiders again, but lightly wounded. I mean, if some of the stuff would just start dying, I'd get some buddies. I could mirror this dude. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, this is... okay, this is looking better than it did a second ago. PVC this stuff. Obviously not the Hell Sentinel, but everything else. Oh, thank God for D-Missile, I guess. And my shield and my EV. My EV seems to be the thing that got me not killed by that iron shot. Not that it could kill me. I want to say he can't do... surely he can't do 134 damage. Hell Sentinel, I want to say it's more like 100. Maybe even less. Iron shot 3d33. Okay, so 33, 66, 99. So it's 100 like I said. It's perfectly right. I like how BVC is killing that Panlord. That's exciting. Okay, Panlord's dead. Didn't have to waste a blink scroll. And the floor is done. But as you can see, this is very, shall we say, finicky, this character, trying to do this particular thing in this particular moment. I just need a little more training and some other stuff to make this work. The problem is that being a human, your aptitudes are all 0, so they're supposed to level up quickly, but when it comes to skills, nah, it's not really the case. I'm gonna do one more floor here. Oh, this is easy. Sweet. They added something called grasping roots to these guys, shambling mangroves, but that's in trunk, and it's the silliest thing I've heard of in my life because it's essentially it's BVC on a monster, and I'm struggling to understand why. It doesn't seem particularly fair for certain characters. It's just going to lead me, for example, to just not go into swamp on Spriggans and things like that for a very long time. Maybe it'll get changed before the next version, I don't know, but it's not in 0.22, so I don't have to deal with it just yet. Unless I'm playing trunk. Looks like nothing on this floor of note. I still have 2 blinking, you know, so we can still make this work. Not the whole thing, mind you. I should probably leave very soon, though. Oh, this is... Do I have Invis? Potion of Invis? Yeah, I do. End of the transformation. Unfortunately, my man is getting wrecked. But that'll stop right now. You know what? Let's just channel. Cool. I was gonna say, did I neglect to pick up the potion of mutation? We found a cornucopia of mutates. I mean, we got 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 mutation potions, so we're probably good to go on that. I have this instinct where I just want to stay until I have Necromancy at 27, but I know that I shouldn't do that. I know I should probably leave now. Oh, she died. Sorry about me cracking my knuckles right in front of the microphone. It's kind of a habit of mine. I think anybody who types a lot probably does it. And it's easy to forget you've got a microphone right here, you know, when you're making these videos. At least for me. Yeah, do I want to keep going? I'm trying to think if there's anything. I guess that if a Panlord showed up, if it was a Panlord floor, and it silenced me, then I could probably die. Otherwise, there's really no situation I can't just blink my way out of. I'm gonna keep trying. Probably the last floor though. Air floor is fine. Missile is over. Not good. Wow, am I really having trouble on an air floor? Apparently I am. Of course, it's the demissile, the lack of demissile is part of that. We've got our legs, so sort of a shame that this is causing so many issues. Oh wait, we're good. Okay. Did we find a Grimoire of Battle Magic? I guess that's an artifact book. No spells of use. We've got all the spells we need. This is what you do in a Zig. You always say, I'm gonna leave after this floor, and then you don't actually leave, and then you run into a floor with stuff you can't handle, and then you lose, and you feel real stupid. At least that's historically what's happened to me in the past sometimes. Macromutation, 12%. Jeez, we're getting less experience out of this than I would have thought. We're getting, maybe we're just getting low experience floors, I don't know. Problem is we don't have that much more game to do outside of extended. You know, we've pretty much just got the most annoying parts of extended left. I don't want to go into pan, but this character could do pan, it could do the hells, it could do all this stuff, you know, reasonably easily. But there's just not so much experience waiting for me there, is the thing. I don't know. I think for safety's sake, we gotta leave. We got the figurine. You know. I think we're gonna go do vestibule. But without tornado online, at least. This is just not the right move. You know. Let's see. We're going to want to get evocations up to at least like 15 before we go into pan, on account of Silence Pan Lords. So let's pop on Lich Form. Let's go into Hell. This is quite a lot of simulacrums I've got working on my foes here. I like to see that. I'll take the horn. Of course, they're stealing some of my experience, but whatever. Harpy simulacrums. That's exciting. I mean, maybe I should be focusing on simulacrums more. I mean, particularly in Ziggs. I mean, maybe it's because I've recently been running this Mega Zig character that I haven't put on YouTube yet. But in the bigger ziggurats with tons and tons of stuff, summons are basically useless because you just don't. There's more of them than you. You need to kill their, you need to kill the enemies in mass very, very, very quickly if you don't want to die. But in a level 1 ziggurat, before you've gone through any others, you've got a lot less in terms of enemies to deal with. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you could just simulacrum floors to death. I wonder if controlled blink is available anywhere. No, it is not. Okay. Well, that's vestibule. Wow, what is this? I was looking for 2 red mobs? Not sure what that means. Met Sonya and she had an acid 1 plus distortion. Yeah, it's really ridiculous. It's broken is what it is. Because monsters just shouldn't be able to have acid wands or wands in general because they can just screw you early on, unfortunately. I mean, what can you do, Alright, I'm probably going to stop here. Oh, what am I doing? I need to have demissile up. But yeah, I don't know which hell I'm going to do first. I know I'm probably going to do Coquetus last on account of the fact that we don't have RC unless we're in Lich form. I almost want to do Tartarus first. Wait, this is Dis, isn't it? Yeah. I almost want to do Tartarus first because we have Lich form, okay, and we've got demissile, which means that the bolt of cold from the Shadow Fiends won't hit us, probably. And then they've got Dispel Undead as well, but I can just make simulacrums to block that. Or Lightning Spire, for that matter. And then kind of dance around it with BVC. So, that is a thought. Yeah, I'll park the character. I'll park the character here in Tartarus. And I can rush through it if I want to. I have 10 magic mappings, so if I feel like it, I could do that. Wait, hold on. Pro Cold. I guess I'll carry around Pro Cold, why not? So swap. Yeah, so I'll stop the video here. Next time we'll run through Tartarus, probably do Gehenna next on account of having RF++, then Dis, then Coquetus. After that we'll do Pan. We're probably, in all likelihood, going to save the 27 floors of the Zig for the very last thing we do. Because as I was saying, I want to get Tornado online, which will make pretty much every single ziggurat floor much, much easier and more straightforward. So, hopefully we can make that work, but until then, I am signing out. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Now you may not know this, but Bitcoin is a great passion of mine. If you want to help me out, and help yourself out in the process, take a look at rosecrypto.com to learn about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. If you buy some Bitcoin using my referral links, you'll get an extra $10 worth of Bitcoin for free. And if you sign up for Binance using my links, I can teach you all about trading altcoins as well. Either way, please like and subscribe to help this channel grow. And if you really want to go the extra mile, take a look at my Patreon below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.